Alafia. Is this vanity or reality? We are all, by divine right, meant to be free or to live free. However, this is not the case for all of us. And why is that? I'm going to explain. It's because of something called the law of duality, which is everything in the universe contains its opposite. So if something is free, means that something else is not free. That is the duality. We all have different sets of circumstances. Some people are born into poverty. Some people are born with a handicap of some sort. So, from the very beginning, we all start life differently than others. That goes without saying. But because of that, we all have different experiences. And we also experience things differently because of genetics, because of our environment, because of many factors. So, to claim your freedom, you have to unify both your positive and negative experiences in life. So if you feel sad, get excited. And you know why you should get excited if you're sad? Because there is an opposite emotion to that. It's exactly equal, but just the flip side of it. And what is the reverse of sadness? Okay, you flip it around and it turns to happiness. So that's what you have. So if you feel sad, just realize that there's something else that exists on the other side of that. Okay? Which you can get to. Or you could find your way to it. The trick then to being free is a balancing act of our emotions. Whenever we encounter something awful or terrible, or what we perceive as negative, we can counteract it with its opposite. That's how you use the law of polarity. For instance, you don't want the job you have anymore, or you want to end a relationship. Get rid of the car you drive. So, a lot of things you want to eliminate in your life, right? What happens, right? You end up attracting the opposite of what you want. And you get stuck with the things that you're trying to get rid of, like an addiction. Because what persists continues. In other words, if you resist, it persists. That's just how the law of opposites work. Therefore, to be free, we have to merge with positive and negative polarities. To give you an analogy, actually it's not an analogy, it's been observed. An experiment was done to show what happens when a proton collides with an electron. It creates light. That's right. When you have a positively charged proton collide with its antimatter, it produces gamma ray protons, which is light. So that's how we have to manage our lives to be free, to coexist with all our life experiences. And you have to realize that nothing is one-sided. Everything contains its opposite. So with this information, we can utilize it to be free, or to release ourselves from pain, from misery, from hurt, from the opposite of what you want. And it can be done when you learn how to coexist with opposites. We have to also bear in mind that we are governed by the organization of our families, by the organization of school, by the organization of church, by the organization of the workplace. The environment influences the way we behave in society. So as an individual within these organizational structures, we have to find a balanced approach to work, school, family, etc. Once we can do that, then it'll be easier for us to be free. So, is this vanity or reality? That's up to you. Just remember, don't fight it, light it. May everything be and chicha bachicha with you. Until next time, Ache.